You're not able to grow your program if you don't evaluate to see if your goals are being met.
And so we need to make sure that it is a good use of our resources, that we are developing relevant programs, and that we are responding to the right needs of our communities. And only an evaluation can tell us if we've had that positive impact, if we have created change.
The citizens of Missouri want to be able to see that Extension's providing results. They're looking at, what programs are we putting into place? What are we doing for the youth? What are we doing for the adults in Missouri? So we just want to be able to make sure that we can provide those results so that we can continue to help Missouri. So we have pre and post surveys to measure the evaluations from the program. So youth that are participating in the program will do a pre and post survey, and also there's a survey for the mentors to see what they've learned from implementing the program.
When I am evaluating a program, I have to make sure that the questions that I put in the evaluation are related to what I'm teaching. So at the end of a session, let's just say I'm teaching a session on a spending plan. At the end of that session, I want to see that people have said, yes, I know how to put together a spending plan. I know what income and expenses are. And I know that, I'm going to start my own in the next 30 days. So to me, it's looking back and saying, okay, did the participants actually report back that, yeah, they're going to start a spending plan, that they know the differences between income and expenses? And if so, if they're reporting that sort of information back to me, then I know that the program was probably successful.
For the At Your Service program, the way we're going to measure our effectiveness on it is we'll do some self-report from customer service providers to see if their confidence level has increased. But then we also can measure the tourism traffic flows that are going in and out of these businesses. We can measure increases in sales tax within the community or county. So we do have some measures that will help us to, determine whether we've been very effective in increasing customer service provider skills.
When you are evaluating any program, you are looking to find out if the curriculum was effective. So if you did hit your learning objectives, if you did hit your program goals, and so were your participants' experiences positive, what worked in the program, what did not work in the program, was it effective? And where are opportunities for a change in the program? And you can do that by doing both quantitative and qualitative evaluation.
Those 30-day follow-ups too, if you're able to do those and say, 30 days ago you attended this class. What were some things that are still sticking out to you? What are some things that you are still carrying on with in your everyday life? And so I think that that's also a good indicator when a program is successful.
You may not have gotten it right the first time. So go back and evaluate the process and identify those areas where you can make improvements.
So the evaluation from the program is going to be used in several ways, so it can definitely help to tell the Extension story and get the word out there that, look, at this program's been able to help our youth, and we want to be able to continue to develop the program and hopefully bring in some more stakeholders and maybe some funding that would help towards continuing the program.
You probably want to see, okay, here's a human interest story. Now tell me how much the needle moved as a result of the entirety of the effort.
Having strong evaluation data and customer quotes is essential to telling the MU Extension story to our stakeholders, whether it be the local council, our local partners, or the foundation. It's part of the MU Extension story, and it's part of telling the success of any program that our stakeholders were a part of.
When we've been successful with the At Your Service, we'll be able to use those measures as far as especially sales tax revenues. We'll be able to determine that it has led to increases in sales tax for the county.
I think one of the things our continued evaluation has done has allowed us to compare our program statistics with, statewide and national statistics for youth graduating from high school, going into college, and college graduation rates. So our last evaluation, we were at about a 64% graduation rate, and that is from 2002 up until now. So, which is higher than the national average.